Hi, Coach Utitofon, are you here? Yay, she's here. My honorable moderator. Welcome, welcome. I can't hear you, though. You may want to mute yourself.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Coach, I'm coming back up. I don't know who put this Superman for me. Let me remove that. It should be my son. Please let me remove that.
It's fine.
Akachukwu, come and remove this Superman thing that you put here. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. Coach,
Yeah.
I'm back.
All right. Good to have you. Take it away.
Thank you. Okay, welcome. What an amazing day. An amazing time to be alive, actually. You know, that we are here to witness something as wonderful and as profound as the Giant Girls Combo Book Launch. Wow. I am so grateful to be here, and I am sure that every one of you will have the best out of this occasion, this wonderful occasion. I hope we are having our teens here too, because this book is about them. It's about our teen girls. Yes. So the whole of this book, The Girls' World and Making Wise Decisions. Amazing titles. And I can imagine what your child or teen is going to benefit from these books. I know that you've already booked yours. I know you've already booked yours. You've already pre-ordered yours. If you have not pre-ordered, I can see some of you have joined us. Yes, if you have not pre-ordered yours, please do so right now. Yes, do so while we wait for others to join us, please. Just go and pre-order yours now. The link is everywhere. The link is everywhere. So please do that while we, progress. Remember that you stand a benefit of what? 40% discount. Who does that? 40% discount on wonderful books that are here to change the lives of your teen girls for the best. Please do that now. What did I say? Please go and pre-order yours right now. While we are waiting for people to join us. So while we are doing that, just do yours if you have not bought yours yet. Hello, Coach.
Yes, I'm here.
So let me get Coach Precious. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about today? Let's just do a little chit chat while we wait for others to join us. How are you feeling about today? I want to call it your day, but it's the Teens Day. You made it possible for the
Girls'
team.
Day, yeah.
The Girls' Day, yes.
Mute. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel so excited. I feel glad. I'm feeling on top of the world. You know why?
All
Because
right.
these books, like we have a resource, we have a book, we have a material that girls are going to read. We have a healthy alternative for our girls. That's my biggest excitement. In a world where, the media is feeding them junk, internet is feeding them junk, the streets are not helping matters. There are all sorts of things going on. I'm glad that, God has used me, a privileged vessel, not by, it's not pride, it's a privilege, right? That God has used me to create this solution, to create this resource, this healthy alternative for our girls. And so it's such a thing of joy for me, honestly. And I feel on top of the world right now because I can imagine 1,000 girls everywhere, all over, from Canada to UK to London to Liberia, Nigeria, almost literally every part of Nigeria, reading this book and getting sense. Like, I'm tired of seeing girls without sense. I'm tired of seeing
Yeah.
girls do things that you wonder, where is your brain, girl? So that's how I feel. I feel excited that this vision, this passion is, finally coming to reality.
Amazing, amazing. I can't imagine, even I myself, I feel very excited. So how about you who, passed through the sleepless nights and all the brain work trying to put all this together for our girls? So it is a thing of, it's about fulfillment. And I'm so happy that today is literally the day and that we are all alive to see it. So when I say what a day to be alive, it is indeed a wonderful day. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, our author. Thank you, coach.
Thank
So
you.
the audience, our audience, our wonderful audience. Yeah, I can see you've all joined us. Yes, so we are having so many of you here, and I am so grateful that we have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, to the audience, to the ones whom the book is for, our parents, our teenagers. Yes, even I'm sure that even mentors that are reading it will use it very well. Even if a parent, as parents, you also need to read it. It can help you, has a way of helping you know what to help your child with, know how to help your teenagers, Because if you read, they read, you guys will work in uniform, you understand, in a uniform manner towards raising that girl that is a global giant. Okay, so if you're excited about today, if you know you're excited about today, we have 29 people here. Please show me your excitement by your emojis. So I'm going to go to the chat room to see you drop your emojis of excitement. I want to see your emoji. I want to see how excited you are to be a part of this great event. Raising giant, global giants. Oh, yeah. Abraham, thank you so much. I can see you are very excited. You are all smiles. And Temidayo is dancing. Yes, yes, yes. I can see it. I love that. I love that. The dance, the fire, the fire. The fire in the books that we are going to get. When our children, when our teen girls read these books, the fire, they will be ignited. They will be ignited to become global giants. Yes, Coach Olaide, I see you. You love what is happening here. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Abraham. Thank you, Erica. I can see the chat room is buzzing. Everyone is excited. Everyone is so excited to be here, and I am glad to be a part of this. It's like I forgot to introduce myself. My name is, let me just do that now. My name is Utitofon Liukaliga, and I am your humble moderator for this great book, not book, the launch of the combo. So books launch. Coach Precious, I am so grateful that you found me worthy to play this role. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've all talked about our excitement. I can see we are excited. So let's move on. because I don't want you to stay too long so that you won't, get bored. I know not you can't even get bored here. So let's move on. We are going to introduce our author. So I'll just read her bio for us. So Coach Precious Ifeanyichukwu is the author of The Giant Girls Combo, The Girls World, and Making Wise Decisions. She is a passionate girls coach committed to raising bold, confident, and future-ready girls. She works with parents, schools, and organizations to achieve this lofty goal. She has actively mentored girls for 13 years and counting, and has a provable track record of changing lives and improving the systems. Precious consults, collaborates, and speaks passionately on matters of personal development, abuse prevention, and leadership. She's the founder of the Global Giant Girls, a mentorship hub focused on nurturing confident, purpose-driven girls who are bold, confident, and equipped to lead and impact the world. She is the Vice Chancellor of School of Teen Mentors and Coaches. Yeah, I belong to that school. An online certification training school for those passionate about working with teens in any capacity. Through this institution, that is a SOTMAC, she has trained almost 300 teen mentors and coaches. Precious obtained formal mentorship training as a teens counselor at Lead Impact University, Colorado, USA, and 19 Foundation. She also holds a certificate in children and adolescent counseling. Additionally, she completed a non-profit leadership and management program at Lagos Business School. She studied mass communication at the Federal Polytechnic Nekede Owerri and is also an alumna of the National Broadcast Academy, Lagos, with a specialty in broadcast program production. She holds a professional degree certificate, that is a postgraduate degree certificate in education from Peaceland College of Education, Enugu. Wow. She is the author of 13 life-changing books, Everything Teen, Becoming an Irresistible Teens Coach and Mentor, Talk the Talk, Secrets of Successful Students, Connect with Your Teen, 50 questions teens ask about love, crush, sex, and relationship, and their expert answers. Dear teen mentors, stop playing small. Marketing strategies for teen mentors, The Girls World, and Making Wise Decisions. The two books we are all here for. She is the host of P&T Show. That's the Parent and Teen Show. The best family show with a focus on celebrating, parenting, and inspiring teens. She is also the co-host of Teens Time with Chichi, a radio program aired weekly on Inspiration FM 1992.3, targeted at inspiring positive lifestyles among teenagers. Precious has been awarded by the Federation of Colleges Ex-Student Christian Association, FECA, and Esteemed Teens International, an exceptional leader and Teens Developer of the Year, respectively. She holds an award of excellence from SPAC Africa. She is a renowned and passionate speaker and has graced stages like TEDx, Netflix, Channels TV, and many more. Coach Precious is married to the love of her life, Mr. Ifeanyichukwu Nwagbo, who she refers to as her success partner. Who is clapping? Who is clapping? Who is clapping? I want to see the clapping. Oh my God. Even I that was reading, that was feeling it. Coach Precious, what a wonder. What a wonder for the world. God has made you a wonder for the world. That is amazing. All right. All right. Coach has taught me like you heard there, she's the founder of School of Teen Coaches and Mentors. She understands the need for every one of us to be awake to the times. The times are terrible. Yes, even the Bible told us so. The times are terrible. And it is our children, our teenagers, that these people are after. Whatever it is, whoever it is that is against the right things are after our things. And Coach Precious is passionate about even raising other mentors who are going to help do the work. Thank you so much, Coach Precious. Thank you so much for answering the call to help our teams and to help other mentors, to help other things. And Coach Precious believes that there are so many things in the world and there are very few mentors. Please, you can join us. Coach Precious will coach you and show you the way. It's not about Saltmark today, it's about the global giant girls. Sorry, Coach Precious. As your student, I just had to drift to that side. Okay, so I'll be
Right.
welcoming Coach Precious now, our author, our amazing author, the one who has done these profound works for her welcome speech. Coach Precious, please take over.
Wow. Where do I start from? I am so delighted and I'm humbled, to have all of us here. I don't take your presence for granted. Thank you, dear parent. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you for trusting me, right? Trusting me to mentor your daughter through these two books. Thank you for following my word. Thank you for the words of encouragement. I've had parents, send out messages to me because, of course, everyone that bought the book also got the free ebook. And some of them read, some parents read, and they just sent me some heartwarming messages. And I also know that I have my G3 parents here. Please, if you're a G3 parent, let me see you in the comment section. Give me some beautiful emojis. Give me some flowers in the comment section. You know how we do it. Thank you, my G3 parents. I see some of you already. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me. I also have some of my G3 girls. My G3 girls are here. Some of them are here, to support their mentor as she launches her book. I'm just so, humbled. I'm surrounded by love, right? I have, such a huge family that God has blessed me with. And it's such a privilege. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for being here. We're going to be very fast with everything that we're going to do today and ensure that we get. Okay, someone is saying that she didn't get the free book ebook. Don't worry at all. We're going to share it in the group and everybody's going to get it. Okay, just in case you didn't get it individually. So don't worry, everybody. Like I promise, I believe in value for value. So if you are paying money, in fact, I'll give you more value than your money. That's my philosophy. You can ask anybody that has done anything with me. My training for teen mentors, I will give them extra. My mentorship for girls, I will give them extra day. That's me, all right? So you are in right hands for those of you that are just experiencing me for the first time. All right, so this is me welcoming every single parent, every single, person here. Whether you are a parent or parent in the making, glad and excited to have you. Thank you for trusting me. My promise to you is that these two books, the Giant Girl Combo, that's the Girls World and Making Wise Decisions. We've already packaged them, all 1,000 copies, and we're going to send them all out. I know some of us who've been beaten by, things, so by online stores or online vendors, and we are so scared. In fact, I have someone that said, I want to pay on delivery. I want to see the book, touch it, like put my hand inside and then pay. I had a good laugh. So you're not the only person that has been dealt with, with the wrong hands. I've also had my own fair share of, scammers online. I've bought things that I never received, and I know how it felt. I felt so bad. I felt so terrible. And I wouldn't want to do that to anybody. All right. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. You're going to get your books. It may take a little while because of some unforeseen circumstances, but we are working, we're doing our best. For instance, my staff and I, who've been, doing overtime. Trust me, we've been doing overtime to ensure that we get the books to every single person. As I speak, we have some of our centers that have already received their books. I mean, the pickup centers. We have Port Harcourt on the way. We have Aba arrived today. Uyo arrived 2 days ago. Omar had the same. I don't have, maybe I will pull up the list before when we get to that, but I'm just saying that to say that you will get your books. You've done the good work of, even trusting someone to mentor your daughter through a book. You trusted me. That's a big statement. I won't take it for granted. All right. So thank you, everybody. My hope is that we are going to raise girls that will be the standard of the society. We're not going to raise fluffs. We're not going to raise, semi-standard. We are raising global giants. Girls that will stand out and stand tall. Girls that when they come out, they are not just beautiful. It's not fine face. They have fine face, but they also have fine brain. That's why I need them to read this book so that they will be equipped. No matter how little they are, this book is appropriate for ages 6 to 19. Because they need to start, we need to catch them young. They need to start early. All right. We live in a world where things are going haywire. Like you go to social media every single day and you see things happening, you hear news, and your heart is cutting. Sometimes you don't even want to let your children out. You want to just hold them and hug them inside your room because hey, there is wolf, there's lion on the streets. You don't want to risk them, going out there, mixing up with other girls, mixing up with other teenagers, other people from every other environment and background. There's that fear, there's that concern. And I know, I understand it. And that's why I've been able to put together something. I was speaking with the parents the other time, and she said to me that her daughter is always influenced by outsiders. And it pained her. And I told her, if your girl is always influenced by outsiders, and that's negative influence, right? How about you consciously organize and arrange for a positive influence outside, so that you're not just only one parenting, there's someone who is partnering with you, someone who is also a positive influence, an influence, but this time around positive. And that's what you've done. You've given me the privilege to influence your daughter positively. So the things you tell them, the things you say, the same things you instruct them about. Sometimes they'll say, mommy, but now. Okay, but then also, mommy, the other one. Those arguments, let's have telling them this is how to make decisions, this is who to consult, who not to consult, this is when not to make decisions, this is how your world operates as a girl. Let's have a second voice, telling them those things, so that instead of being influenced negatively, there's someone that is there to speak to them. I've had girls, say to me, oh, Coach Precious, I want to ask you a question. Anytime I want to ask a question, I'm like, I'll soon turn to Jam Center, because the kind of questions I get every single time, it boggles my mind. So it's good that we're having that and that we are making ourselves available. So my promise to you is that you're going to get every single value for your money, even 10 times more. It's a promise. And I'm going to fulfill that because I know what I put in that book. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here. And thank you for also, placing order, whether you placed or not, but for being here, thank you and God bless you. Let's enjoy the rest of this lunch.
Thank you, Coach Precious. Thank you so much. So our next session, our book review segment. Leah, are you here? Leah, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Agoreyo Leah, welcome. So Leah will be reviewing the book, one of the books for us, Making Wise Decisions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please take it away.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, my dear parents, coaches, and everyone that are present here this evening. I want to thank God for giving us the opportunity to be gathered here, and I want to thank the coaches for making time for us to also be here. The chapter I want to dwell on this evening is chapter 3 because it really helped me, and I feel like it was like one of the chapters that girls would really need, which is the power of values in decision making. Values can either make us or mar us. They are like the foundations in our lives. Just like we have buildings that are built on foundations. If those foundations are not properly built, the building will not be able to stand. And some foundations are meant for some buildings. You cannot have a foundation of a bungalow and build a skyscraper on it. So we need to set our foundations properly. So that is how value is placed in our lives. It is like a foundation that helps our life to become better. So we need to have values that will go in line with what we believe in. We cannot just follow anything we see on social media, follow anybody we see, because their values might not align with ours. What would help us in future might not be what they are doing. So just because they are doing it does not mean that we also need it. So that is what I was able to get from that chapter. Then she listed some examples of values, which was honesty, integrity, accountability, discipline, patience, and so on and so forth. Then she also explained how to select your values. First of all, you have to ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? What type of person do you want people to know you for? What do you want to be remembered for? Those are the type of things you should ask yourself so that you can be able to get the type of values that you need in life. Then number 2, you write it down. You write those values down so that you can go back and remind yourself that that is what you planned for yourself. Because sometimes you tend to forget. So you have to write it down so that you can keep on going back to remind yourselves. Then number 3, practice. You can't just write it down alone. You have to practice it. You have to do it in your everyday life. Every decision that you make, you look at your values and make sure that these decisions you make are following your values. There was when we were doing the G3 program, she told us that we don't just follow people anyhow on social media because some of them might not be having the same values with us. So I had to go back, look at my social media, the people that I was following, if those people aligned with my values, because I'm a Christian and I cannot claim to follow people that do not believe in the same thing I believe in. So I had to go back and check. And those people that I saw that they were not following the same values as me, I unfollowed them. So every time we do things, every time we follow somebody, we have to make sure that those things that we do and the people that we follow match with our values, because values are very essential and they are very key in the decisions that we make, and they will either make us or they will mar us. So we should always know that values is very essential. Then values guide us. So having a value is like having a compass. And if you ignore your compass, then you will get lost. So what good is it if you have a compass and you ignore it, just like having a value and not following your values? Because you can claim to have a value but not following it. You might claim that you are honest, but when people hear what you have to say, it's all lies. So it's one thing to claim something, and it is one thing to do that thing that you claim, so that people will know you for that thing. Even without you saying it, they will know that yes, this person is a very honest person. This person has integrity. You don't need to be saying it up and down. Just your actions alone will be able to speak for you. Then Coach Precious also told us that she learned something, which was we should not be a slave to emotion. We should not be slaves to pressure. We should not be slaves to what people think of us, but we should be slaves to our own values. Sometimes people are driven by peer pressure. They are driven by what people have to say about them, and that is not what is right. We have to follow our values. We should not think about what other people have to say about us, because sometimes they may be wrong. But if they have something right to say, we should also listen to that. But most times, if we know that those things that they are saying are not correct, they are not right, we should not follow them just because we don't want to look like the vibe killer, or we don't want to look like we are old school or something like that. We should always follow what is right and follow our values so that we can become better in future, so that our future selves can be proud of us. Then We should let our values own our decision, not the situation, temptation, or fear. We should know that our values should be based on our decisions, we should know that our decisions should be based on our values, not based on the situation that we find ourselves in, not based on our emotions at that point in time, but because of our values. We should live a life free from regrets, and we should build a future that we'll be proud of. Then what happens when you don't have values? Because some people may think that they don't have values and they are living freely, they don't have values and everything is working well for them. Well, when you don't have values, you follow the crowd, even when what they are doing is wrong, because you don't have what to stand for. So when people are doing the wrong thing, you don't know what is right or what is wrong. You just feel like anything that everybody is going for is right. So you always follow the crowd. Then you become easily confused when faced with tough choices. When you have decisions to make, you are confused because you don't know what to stand by, you don't know what to follow, so you are just confused, looking everywhere. Then your life, you should live a life based on, you should not live a life based on feelings for what is right. But when you have no values, you begin to live your life on feelings and what is not right. So that is what I was able to gather from chapter 3. I don't know if I still have time to go into chapter 5, peer pressure versus purpose. I don't know if there will still be time for that.
Just try talk about it, but just make it faster.
Okay, ma'am.
Make
Thank
it
you,
a
ma'am.
little bit faster. Do you get me?
Peer pressure. Yes, ma'am.
You are free to, yes. Okay.
Peer pressure is the feeling. Chapter 5 talks about peer pressure and purpose. Peer pressure is the feeling that you must do something just because your friends or people around you are doing that thing. And it is really something that girls nowadays are struggling with, especially from the age of 13 to 19. They struggle with peer pressure because they don't want to feel old school. They don't want to feel left out. They don't want to feel like they are the ones that are always dragging people back, like they are the old school. So they always try to do what their friends are doing so that they can feel among. There's a difference between fitting in and belonging. You don't have to fit in to belong. Fitting in is changing yourself to be accepted in a particular environment, and belonging is being accepted for who you are. So as girls, we should learn how to belong and not fit in. We should not diminish ourselves just because we want to be among people. We should not reduce our values just because we want to have friends. We can have friends that follow our values and people who will help us to become better. We should ask ourselves, is it worth my future? That thing that you and your friends want to do, is it worth your future? Is it worth risking your future for? Will this help me or hurt me? When you smoke, will it help you in the future or will it hurt you? Will I be proud of this decision tomorrow? Will you be able to stand in front of people and tell them that this is what you do, that everyone will be happy for you? Or what you'll be involved in will be something that would lead you to disgrace, and also your parents. So we should understand that the decisions that we make in life should be decisions that will make people around us and ourselves proud. We should know that these decisions that we make can either make us or mar us. We should not just fit in. We should not follow anyone who makes us forget who we are. We should follow people who remind us of our values, people who share the same values with us. So this is what I learned from chapter 3 and chapter 5. Thank you very much, Coach Precious, for this wonderful book. It was very lovely to read. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. That review was extraordinary. Thank you so much for choosing to do this with us. I am elated that this is coming from a teen girl. So parents, you can imagine what your teen girl will stand to benefit from the books that Coach Precious have molded, made beautiful, and brought out for them. Now again, Leah is a member of the Global Giant Girls. So just check it. See how confident she is. At Global Giant Girls, confident girls are raised, girls who know their worth. And that is what this Global Giant Girls combo is all about. Thank you, Leah. Thank you once again. Amazing. So I'll be calling another teenager to review our book. Amazing. Are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, that's amazing. Just like your name. Thank you so much for being here. So I know you were at the Global Giant Girls, right?
Yes.
I want you to talk about the Global Giant Girls.
Okay, good evening, coach. Good evening, mentors. My name is Amazing Abraham. I'm streaming from the UK, and I just want to talk about the class. So I would like to go through everything we learned through the Global Giant Girl experience. First, I will talk about self-confidence. I learned that we should be confident, that nobody can bring us down, that we should be confident, that confidence is like a muscle. It's like a muscle. The more you exercise, the stronger it becomes. Like that, if you look in a mirror, like every day, if you look in a mirror and say something about like yourself, you can, like every day for like past 1 month, you will see the changes. And why is confidence important for girls? Confidence helps us speak up in class. It helps us make friends wisely instead of following the wrong crowd. It gives us courage to try new things. It makes us see failure as lessons and not as the end. Like, never give up. If you fall down, you should stand up. And now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is decision making. Decision wise making.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have to
Making
make
wise decisions. Yeah, beautiful.
wise decisions.
Yeah.
We have to make 3,500 decisions in a day. It's like choosing, would you rather eat rice or would you rather eat would you rather eat jollof rice or would you rather eat fried rice? So if you ask me now, I would choose jollof rice. So the next one is, what is the meaning of decision? A decision is a conclusion reached after consideration. The examples of girls who made good decisions is Malala Yousafzai. She stood up for girls in her countries who went learning who weren't learning. A girl who weren't learning. The
Yeah.
decision making, people, your future self, if you make a decision, it's like your future self will always be looking at you. They might be thanking you, or they might be disappointed in you. Uh, you. Thank you, Coach Precious, for this time. Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
darling, I'm so sorry. I have to
Amazing.
jump in. I can't hold
Thank
it. I feel like crying right now. I love you,
Yes,
baby
coach.
girl.
Yes,
By the
coach.
way, amazing. Why am I not seeing your face? My
I
baby,
wanted
you,
to
you
ask.
need to see. This is such a little girl, and I'm so glad that she's confident and no. Baby girl, can you turn on your camera? I want us to see your face. Camera
My
ready?
my camera is not working for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay,
Okay.
darling, it's fine. But we just I love your presentation. I love your composure. I love everything. And to know that she prepared for this thing last minute. Like it's not like she had 1 month. She had barely 24 hours to put this together. This is so good. And for her to remember the things she learned in Global Giant Girls program till now, to share it with everybody. This girl needs some flowers. In fact, she needs a garden. Let's put our hands together for her, please. Let's clap for her. Give a virtual hand clap for my girl, my G3 girl, my Global Giants girl. Amazing, all the way from United Kingdom. I love you, my baby. Over to you. My moderator, back to you.
Coach Benito, you couldn't even wait. Why
I
not?
could not wait. How will I wait for this kind of sweet something? I felt so proud.
Okay.
A proud mentor moment for me.
Yes. Yes, of course, of course. It's something to be proud of that you're impacting lives. You know, it's a thing to be proud of that you're starting at this very little stage to empower them to become those confident people that will be able to say no to the noise. Thank you so much, Coach Precious. All right. I hope you have all pre-ordered that everyone here. How many? 59 of us have already pre-ordered for these books. I hope you have all pre-ordered. If you have not, please rush now and do so because you stand a chance to benefit 40%
How much
discount.
is
Yes. All right. You are going to get a response, yes, from our admin. So you're going to get 40% discount. And again, your teen girl will find herself in the Global Giant Book Club. Ha! You don't know what it means to be in a book club. I wish I was in a book club sometime when I was growing, when I was a teen girl. I wish I was. But it's their turn now. Give them that opportunity so that they won't be wishing like I'm doing today. Okay, let's go. I'll call on Coach Ify. Coach Ify.
Hi, good evening,
All
everyone.
right.
Yes,
Welcome,
Coach Ify
welcome.
here. Yes. That what's her name again? Abraham just wowed me this evening. I'm like, okay, if
That's
Abraham is
amazing.
doing this amazing, it's like just to tell you that Coach Precious is really doing something great for the girls. She's really doing. I wish we had things like this, growing up, where we could have such mentors around us. Yeah, we had our churches and all, but it wasn't given in the Gen Z language. It wasn't given, right? So I'm super excited that we have people like Coach Precious
no?
who can be doing this for these girls. It's just so amazing. It's just so amazing. All right, quick one. When I first got the notification, I'll be doing this review. I'm like, review Coach Precious's book. Who am I? I was shocked, honestly. I was shocked, but it's such a privilege, it's such an honor to really be here because Coach Precious, you're not just a girl's coach, you know that you're the coach's coach. You're the coach's coach.
Yeah.
So we are here and not just as a girl here, but also as a coach, it's such a great privilege. And reading the book, Making wise decision. Oh my God. I was just saying when I was reading this book, I'm like, if this book can have an effect on me that is even an adult, how much more the girls, how much more the younger ones that are about to make decisions and all. Because at the end of the day, this is not just a girl's book, Coach Precious. This is a book for everybody. Both the woman, both the grandmother, both the girls. It is a book for everybody, regardless of your age. Because the truth is that we all make decisions every day. I just got back home, right? So every single day we go out to make decisions. I have to buy something today. I'm making decision. What do I buy? Should I buy this? Should I buy that? Should I leave this one? Okay, this one looks bigger. We make decisions every day. So it's not just a girl's thing. It's everybody's thing, right? So this book, is a gift. It's not just a book. It's a gift. It's a powerful gift. And I love the fact that you used a lot of practical steps while writing this book. Yes, it's simple. Yes, it's deep, it's spiritual, but it has a lot of practical from the very first page down to the last. Like I was hooked, For every now and I read, I'll go back to work. I'm like, okay, I still need to read this book to the very end. Like it's really amazing. And I appreciate how you were able to combine real life lessons, right? You're able to bring up real life lessons, you've got stories, things that could make us get hooked to the book. And you're reading it, you're beginning to make decisions for yourselves. You're trying to do, okay, if this person can do this, then I can do it, right? So you didn't just give us advice, you rooted it in God's word. And it was something that was so amazing. You pointed us to the examples of people like David, Joseph, Ruth, young people in the Bible whose decisions changed their future. So, and it's not just the Bible, you also pointed to other people in the world as well. Some people were like, okay, it's the Bible. No, there are some people in the world that you were able to point out to us. People like Malala, if I'm getting the name correctly, who was able to, scale through life by making and taking good decision. So you were able, Coach Precious, like your book is really a practical tool, like the 5 C's of wise decision. The 5 C's of wise decision, and also, choose, commit, seek, cancel, consider the consequences, check your values. I'm big on values. And you were able to set a lot of values. So for anybody that doesn't even have a value, when I was reading it, I'm like, okay. So for people that don't even have values, they've seen 1,001 values to choose from. So if they want to have 5 values, they've seen if you have to have 10. So you were able to, do justice to values, and it was so. In fact, at the point, I was like, okay, let me pick some of the values and add to the ones I already have. It's a book for girls, but it's a book for everyone. Like I said, it is for all of us. It is for all of us. The wisdom, applying it to our friendships, applying it to studies, applying it to use of our time, even the pressure. One of the most amazing chapter I like in this book is, I think it's chapter 5, that talks about peer pressure. It's one thing that the girls of, the girls go through that a lot, peer pressure, especially in decision making. Some of them won't even want to take decision without asking their friend. Oh, wait, as a teens coach, I see some of these things. Oh, coach, if I'm at wait, I want to know what my friend thinks about this. What do you think about it? I know what your friend thinks about it. You as a person, what do you think about? So it's one of the things we see in this generation, peer pressure versus people's. So it's really a strong choice because it's relevant. Like I said, it's relevant. It stood out for me. It's one thing that stood out for me. And you were able to explain the peer pressure as one of the biggest battle. And that's it. Wanting to fit in, nobody wants to be laughed at. Everybody wants to be everybody, people's friend. We don't want to be that holier than thou person. We don't want to be that one person that people are pointing out that, oh, she's just by a loner and all of those things. So you were able to bring up all of these things, telling us that standing alone is not a weakness. Yes, you can stand alone and still succeed in life, girl. You can stand alone and do things yourself. You can stand alone and make wise decisions better than people that are not even standing alone. So yes, that one was able to, I was able to, it was good. Another thing that touched me most is also the decision pledge. So it's more like a personal covenant. It's not just something you see in a book. It becomes a promise to yourself. It's a promise to my parents. It's a promise to, I'm saying my parents because I'm also putting myself in the girl's shoes. Like it's a promise to my parents, it's a promise to my future, it's a promise to myself. Just like that baby girl said. I liked when she said, my future self is talking to me. Yes, your future self is talking. So that personal covenant is your future self telling you, you need to do this. So for me, making wise decision, it's more than a book. It's a mentor. Let me put it that way. It's a mentor that you have to write down and say, okay, this one man is a book. I'm going to be calling mentor. It's just amazing. And it's one of your many books. It's one of your many books. It's one of your many books. It's not just this is not the only book. I'm sure everybody knows it's not the only book, but it's one of the many books that everybody, including parents, including teachers, including coaches, anybody, grandma, great grandma, you need to have this book because you'll be making decisions. So thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much, Ma, for this great privilege. Like the book is, the emphasis on scripture, emphasis on faith, emphasis on real life stories and scenarios. It's just so amazing. It's so, so amazing. Thank you, Coach Precious. You've always been an amazing woman. Meeting you in Salt Mark, it's one beautiful thing that happened to us this year. I'm so excited I actually met you. And we can't talk about this book without talking about you, Coach Precious. You're not just a girls coach, like I said. You're a coach's coach, you're a parent's coach, you're everybody's coach. And I love your mentorship. I love your teachings. I love your books. I love the passion you put into all of this. In fact, let me just when I was reading this book, I was reading it in Coach Precious's voice. I was like, I was reading it in your voice. Like the way you talk to us, I was reading it in your voice. It's good. Like you're so unique. You're so unique. And I'm so excited. I'm honored. And I celebrate you. I celebrate your heart for God. I celebrate your heart for those young people. I celebrate your commitment to not just shaping the generation, but shaping them into being wise, shaping them into being bold. See the young girl that just came out. She was so bold, confident. You're shaping purposeful girls because that's the things that we are seeing in this book. A confident, purposeful girl with so much value attached to her. Thank you so much, Ma. God bless you. Thank you so much. I hope I'm able to. Parents, if not ordered, please, you need to order this book. You need to order. Team coaches, if you're here, your girls, your mentors, they need this, your mentees, they need this book. Order your own right now. Thank you so much for this privilege. This book is wild. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coach Ify, Coach Ify of the Most High. It's like you didn't even want to stop. I know if we allowed you, but if you didn't look at the time, you would have just continued. Thank you so much for doing this with Coach Precious. Thank you for that wonderful review. All right, we go right to the next. Coach Temidoye. Coach Temidoye.
Good evening, ma'am.
Welcome. We are glad to have you. Yes.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Coach.
You'll be reviewing the book.
Global Giant Girls.
Coach Temi.
Thank you.
Coach Temi.
Ma.
Coach Temi.
Yes, ma.
Okay, you'll be reviewing the book, The Girls' World. The Girls' World. And take it away, please.
All right. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, our beautiful moderator. Thank you, the president of the Global Giant Girls, and to all parents and teenagers here. I really celebrate you all. Thank you so much, Coach, for this beautiful opportunity to review this great book. I mean, this is a wonderful book. And I'd like to say that this book is not just another book. It's not just another book. It's the real deal. The real book that every teenager, like that sister said, that coach said, every girl, adult, grandma, and everyone that shall wear skirts, you have to read that book because it is a must. We have to get into what the Lord has inspired our coach to put into the word. Now, let me start by saying that this book, The Girls' World, A Guide to Fashion, Health, and Confidence for Girls, is a really great book. I love the fact that the book is very simple to read, simple to understand, yet deeply meaningful, deeply powerful, very insightful, with practical insight and examples for us to follow. I would say that while I was reading through the book, I was like, oh goodness, I wish I had this book while I was very young. I mean, what was happening then? I would have been a lot better than this, but I'm still grateful to God for the opportunity to be here. So let's start by saying that the book started on a very good note, because one of the major concerns of girls around the world, Nigerian girls, these person's girls, is that they are concerned about their body. Yes, they are concerned about their body. Like, they have a lot of concerns, but one of it is my body. I had the struggle myself. There was a lot, like, there was many years ago, I wished to like become, I want to be like this person. I want to like have this kind of shape. I want to have this kind of nose. I practically told God that I want to have this kind of teeth. Like, practically, I wasn't accepting myself. But then reading through this book gave me the assurance that my body is not the problem. It's a blessing. My body is a blessing, is not a problem. And this book is going to really help a lot of girls out there struggling like I used to do, struggling like I used to struggle with my body. And it's going to teach them how to celebrate their body rather than seeing their body as a problem. Or you have a cuff leg, you have this, whatever it is, you have to love yourself. It's not an option. Reading this book, you will know that loving yourself is not an option. And I love the way Coach wrote a very beautiful lesson. There's like, sometimes loving your body can be very hard. It is true, because you see people more prettier than you see people more this than you. But then with that conviction about your body, that your body is not a problem, it is a blessing, it helps you to grow. Even if people are saying that, oh, look at you, look at your nose, look at you, I have the most beautiful nose in the whole wide world. You say that to yourself because you have that conviction about your body, not necessarily about the opinions of others, because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You have your own mouth to talk whatever it is that you want to talk. But this book is like, it's going to like really put up that deep conviction about your body, especially for our girl's child. And then let me just read a line for us. I want to let you know that your word starts with the relationship you have with yourself. This is not my word. It is the word of Coach Precious. That your word starts with the relationship you have. It is going to be very sad if our girl's child walk through this life against themselves. Walking through this life against themselves is not what you would like to put your girl into. So getting this book for them to understand that they have to have that relationship with themselves. They have to, even the Bible says that love your neighbor as yourself. So if you don't love yourself, how much do you love your neighbor? What lens do you use to view your neighbor if you cannot view your own self from the lens of God? So that word was very powerful. Love yourself, have a good relationship with yourself. And then, Coach Precious is bent on values, and that's the truth. Reading from the first book to the other book, we have a lot of you have to know your values, because how you dress, there is a part of it that talks about dressing too. There's a part of the book that talks about dress. I think the chapter 3 started talking about dressing and all of that. The way you dress, you don't have to like, oh, I want to fit into this particular dress or the particular trend, because trend will come and go. Yes, trend will come and go. What remains is you. So will you want to be moved? Will you just want to move along with every trend that comes and go? I mean, your life cannot make progress that way. Beyond the trends, beyond the fashion, you have to stick to your value, that this is where I belong. I don't wear clothes just to impress people. I wear clothes just to impress my Father in heaven. I wear clothes to celebrate my God. I wear clothes to say that I am a representative of Jesus on earth. Not necessarily because this girl is wearing it or that girl is wearing it. No. So this book is really, hey, God of mercy, where's the English now? This book is the must-have book for everybody. Hey, if you know that, the truth is that many parents are really struggling with their teenagers, especially when it comes to dressing. They might not really want to voice it out, but there is a whole lot that is wrong. And then they're like, how do I really get my child to really like understand you see a lot of things happening on social media, girls coming out naked, wearing braless people up and down, they're just doing rubbish on the streets. And then you're like, hey God, how did we come to this point? How did we come to, is it a mindset problem? Is it, but then this book is going to erase that mindset and then, bring them into the consciousness of who they should be and how they should wear their clothes, the values that they would imbibe, and every other thing that would make them to stand as a global giant girls. The last thing I would like to say here is that there is a part of it that talks about dressing with purpose, not just dressing for dressing sake. there should be a purpose. What is the purpose? Because it was Miles Murrow who said that if a purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So what's the purpose of my dressing? When everyone or every girl child tends to write this out, it's going to really help us a long way. And just to put a stop to this, to bring it to an end, I would say that everyone seated here should get the book. Everyone seated here to get the book. And then honestly, Coach Precious is an amazing person. She wrote from the arts, not from ChatGPT. Before you guys say ChatGPT, no, she poured her arts inside books for us, and that's the truth. So I'll encourage us to get it for our teenagers, not just to just buy it for them. Let's encourage them. Let's get them to read it. Let's see that they are doing it. And even the parents, please read it yourself. I'm telling you that it's really going to go a long way to help us. Thank you so much, Coach Precious. Coach Precious with the anointing, mama of the mama. Hey, God, I celebrate you. The way she carry herself as if hey, there's nothing in the life. This anointing flows from the head to the garment of our madam. Thank you so much. And our beautiful moderator, thank you so much. I'm very honored. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Timmy. That was so beautiful.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Coach. The girls' world. Okay. Okay. All right. You did a wonderful work there on the girls' world. You know, we've talked about wise decisions. I was like, where are you people now? So that's why I had to say, let us do the girls' world. It's not as if it's not only wise decisions. I know it's very necessary to make wise decisions, but we had to talk about the girls' world. Okay. So, okay, that means we will. Okay, while I'm waiting to see if I can get our next reviewer. Okay. All right. So that's where for the book reviews, that's where we'll stop. So now I want us to do something. If you're on this stream and you have any question for the author, please ask. Yes, she'll be very ready to receive and respond to your question. So please ask your question. It is question time. Yes. There's one, is it Chinese proverb, Igbo proverb that says, someone that doesn't ask question, Abi, whoever asks question does not get lost. Coach Precious, please help me there. Whoever asks questions, that's an Igbo saying also. So you get lost. Please ask questions. Ask about the books, about the Giant Combo, about the book club, after the book, about anything. Coach Precious will be ready to take it on. So go to the chat room, please, and do that. Go to the chat room and do that. It's about that time we ask questions. Very good. Okay, I'm waiting for your questions in the chat room, please. Or do you want to speak up?
Yeah, her hand is up. I think someone wants to use the mic.
If you want us to hear your voice, you can also. Yes, please use the mic. You're free too, please.
Hello, good evening, Coach.
Okay,
Good evening.
Martha, yeah, thank you. Good evening.
Okay, so good evening. My name is Martha, and I just bought the books. All right. So, and then first of all, I want to say congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations. So, I bought a copy of your book. I think that's the two of them, right, for 12,000.
Yeah.
So, my only question is that, what if I want to get another one? Let's say I want to buy another set, right? Will I still buy it at the 12,000? Or you're going to give me a special discount for, first of all, for buying it. Secondly, that's why I said second, a special discount, because first of all, I'm here, and then I'm your first time. I'm also thinking of joining the club. My children actually joining the club.
Okay.
So will I get a special discount for another set? That's just my question. Thank you.
All right, Ma. Thank you so much for the question, and thank you for placing order already. I can't wait to have your girl start reading. So to the question of discounts, there's already a huge discount of that book. The price is 20,000 for the two, the combo. But because we wanted people to like take action and we wanted to remove every stumbling block that will stop them from taking action, we had to remove massive amount of money from the book. So you got it for 12,000 instead of 20,000. And it may interest you to know that after this launch, the book is going back to original price, which is 20,000. So I would humbly advise Moby, get that book for my girls. Biko, Ejo, please. I don't know what other language to speak.
No, I already bought one.
Yeah, you mentioned, you said you're going to get
so I just want to give it for my sister, my niece.
Oh, so good. So yes, today.
Initially, I was thinking that my daughter will read and pass it on to my niece, But I think from your review, from all the review, I feel it is better they even have a copy. I mean, they have copies each instead of one person reading to give to the other person. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. I get you. Oh, and that's so good. That's so good. It's not even your own daughter, you're getting it for your niece. Beautiful. I wish every parent would be like this. Okay, so yes, if you pay now or if you pay before the end of today, you can still pay the 12,000. If you pay after now, by tomorrow the prices will go back to normal. So if you get it, the discount, you still use the 40% discount.
Okay, no problem. It's fine. I'll chat you up after the this. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. You have my number, right?
Yeah, I think I have it.
Okay.
I think I chatted you, then you added me to the group, something like that. After I paid, something like that. But I'll check you up. I'll check you on the group and then I'll private chat you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you too.
Nathan.
Put it off on, you're still muted.
Oh. I'm sorry about that. We have Mom. Mom, please, you can ask your question. I'm seeing Mom on your screen.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, Coach Precious. My name is Mrs. Agorio.
Oh, yes. I see.
I want to specially thank our dear coach, along with her team. You guys have been really awesome. As a matter of fact, like I said, I told you when I chatted you up, I actually stumbled on the advert and then I decided to give it a try. But I just want to say here, not just to you, but to all the parents, that it's actually a good one. I really want to applaud you for all that you did for our girls. Personally, I was actually amazed. Honestly, I was amazed watching my daughter this evening reviewing your book. I was saying to myself, this can't be Leah. Yeah, because I know how shy she used to be. Yes, wow. When it comes to talking to people in public, yeah, we can say, oh, it's online. Yeah, but I know how she can be into herself. Okay, but she really came out differently. And since the what's it called, the Global Girls Program, yes, she's in fact, a lot of things have changed. A lot have changed. Yeah, so I think it's so worth it, and I want to encourage all parents that are here to please get their children on board. We don't know when or how soon Coach Precious is going to do something again. Maybe you need to organize for parents. Yes, because we need to learn. So I want to thank you very much, and I will be asking for 2 of the books. Yeah, I mean, two copies of the books. Yeah,
like 2 sets. So that's of the combo.
Yes, 2 sets. Yes. So I think I will want that, one for her and one for a friend's daughter. Thank you very much, coaches. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. When a G3 parent is giving you review, it's entering straight to the blood, to the veins. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mommy Leah. I was very excited when I heard that, Mommy Leah. Thank you so much. Okay, at Omotoke Adebayo, can we hear your question, please?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, I want to thank the organizers of this program, and I want to say big congratulations to Coach Precious. I think I stumbled on you on Instagram, and then I pre-ordered for the book. But I think I will need more copies now. Then I'm a mother of 3 beautiful girls, and I would really like them to enroll in the club, Global Girls Club. So I want to know how to go about it so that they can enroll in the club, and that is it. Thank you once again. Then I want to find out, when are we going to get the book, because I noticed some things, and my husband and I will have to take a drastic decision in changing their school. So I would have loved that they even get to read this book before and school is going to resume on Monday. I would really love it if I can get the book. Let them read it before school resumes on Monday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question and for the good review, the beautiful review. Thank you, ma. I'm glad, to hear that. Yes, so for the book, you can place order. Unfortunately, we printed 2,000 copies and it's all gone, like 2,000 copies of the 2 books. And parents don't finish them. In fact, I'm wondering, because we actually have more than 1,000 orders now. So what we're trying to do is to do a reprint. That's what we're currently working on, and to do it as fast as possible. So the parents have already placed order. We're trying to work around sending it out, making sure they get it in good time. And for the new order, they said that they will give us the new printout will be available by 26th of September. That's not a long time compared to, right now, but it's also a short time compared to not having it at all, right? So our hope is that if they can even do it before then, if they can do like 2 days before or a day before, so that we can begin to send out. So I say that to say that we may not be able to send immediately. We are catering to the order that we already have, but we'll take, if you make payment right now, we'll add to the wait list for the next batch, so that you'll be in the priority list for the next batch. As soon as it's ready, we'll send out to you. The parents was talking to me. In fact, before this session, the parents called. He said he's been waiting. The daughter was supposed to go back to school today in Onitsha, Anambra State, that he wanted the daughter to go back to school with the book. So he had to wait until he gets the book. The book got to Anambra. Our pickup volunteer person went to the park, picked it up and all of that. And unfortunately, he was not able to get it. I was pitying them. I said, sir, can you just take her to school later? Maybe during visiting day or midterm break. He said that he wants her to go. I said, what have I put myself into? So it's such a book that everybody wants, and I'm glad that we do. But at the same time, the copies are off. But we're working hard to make sure that the new set is ready and in record time, so that we'll start sending out. So please bear with me. Place order now so that you can still pay the 12,000. So you're paying 24,000 for the 2. So by the time the books are ready, I promise you'll get your copy. Is that okay, ma? And then my girl too, Leah. I hope that also works. So,
yes, yes, yes,
ma?
please. Yes, yes, it does. Yes.
All right,
Let's
thank
just
you.
have the details.
All right, I'll do that. I'll send it in our parents, the G3 parent group. I'll just re-upload. I hope my PA is here. She's hearing me. Esther, if you're here, please send that to the G3 group so that anybody that wants to, make the payment can do that now. And then let's take our record. Okay, back to you, Honorable Moderator.
Yes, thank you, Coach, and thank you to our parents for your question.
I think I missed a question. She also asked, how would they get the book? So let me also answer that question, even though we already were supposed to talk about
the club.
Okay, the club. Yes, so the club will start as soon as we are done delivering the first set. Reason being that we don't want any girl to be left behind. We want it to be that everybody, so we don't read maybe chapter 1 and then somebody joins later and then we're having to be back. So let's have at least 80 to 90% of girls with the book, because there's no way we can't be reading and they don't have it, it would be one-sided. So we will send the link to the club in the group. That's why, again, we're asking, parents that pre-ordered, please join the group. It's not just because we want to have you in a group, it is because we want you to get the update, the information, all these other things that we are making available. So as soon as we're done delivering, we're going to launch that. And keep in mind, our book club is paid for. It's not free, but we're making it free for the first 2 months for girls that have the book, because we want them to not just keep the book in their shelf, we want them to read it. That's why we're allowing them free entrance for a period of 2 months, to be a part of it. It's actually worth a lot of money, but we're doing that because, and we're going to monitor it. It's not just come and enter and be reading. No, we are monitoring it. Parents of G3 know how we do it, and that's also the system we're going to use as much as possible. So we will do that as soon as we're done delivering the first set. We will. We'll send the
Okay, Coach. Are you done with us, Coach? Coach?
Oh, yes, I think I am. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So like I was appreciating the parents for asking the questions. Thank you so much. Okay, so what we'll have to talk about the book purchase. I hope every one of you have purchased the book already. If you haven't, because I've heard some parents talk about that, they will, please do so now. Please purchase the book. The link will be shared for you to make your own order, your own pre-order. Remember, there is a whopping discount of 40% on those 2 books. Should have been 20K, and you're going to buy it at 12,000. That is a very great discount in these times. Can you imagine? So that's a very big thing. And then, like Coach rightly said, your girls will have access to the Giant Girls Book Club for free for now. That is for the first 2 months. So your girl will have access to the Giant, and you don't know what a great thing it is to be in a book club with other people of the same kind of thinking. So you can imagine all girls of the same, reasoning sitting in with these books in one space. Just think of it. Think of the amazing transformation that will take place in that book club. So please, if you have not pre-ordered yours, do so now. Do so right now. All right, the pickup information. I saw somebody talking about where to pick up now. Pickup information will be shared in the group. That's the wait list. There's a wait list for everyone who pre-orders this book. So the pickup will be available there, but it's nationwide, because I have a list of the states and I can see that it's nationwide. And then for those outside the country, Coach Precious, you talked about Amazon, right?
Yes.
You're going to, yes, we are arranging, Coach Precious is arranging for it to be on Amazon. So don't you worry. You will get the book wherever you are in this country and outside of this country. All right. You can also send a message to, I think I should read that number, though I'm sure the number is already in the chat. You can send a message to +234, that's a Nigerian code, 908, +234 908 375 2705. Yes, Princess Atanu. Yes, that's a very big choice you just made. In fact, that's a wise decision you just made right now. She says she's paying for her children right away. I hope other parents are doing so too. Okay, Coach Precious, are there any final words you want to give to us? Because it's like we are coming to the end of this wonderful, amazing, profound, extraordinary program. Are there any words you have for us? Final words before we say our goodbyes. In fact, I think, okay, this is like closing remarks and appreciation, Coach Precious.
Asking for the purchase link. I hope my PA is still here. Esther, please share the purchase link so that if someone wants to make payments, please, if you want to make payments, please make payments now before the discount is over. Before 12 p.m., 12 midnight, so that you won't, miss out from that. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and share something with us shortly. Let me have your next 10 to 15 minutes, and that will be it. I want to show you something. Yes, I want to show you something because I know a lot of parents, especially my G3 parents and every other parents, a lot of parents that also bought the book, they've been asking me, what next? What next? Even the girls, the G3 girls asking me, Coach Precious, what are we going to do next? I'm like, okay, calm down. There is something next, just relax. So I'm going to share in the next few minutes with us on how we can continue to work together after now. My name is Precious, like we've known, and I am a girls coach. I go by the name, the president of girls. That name is divine. I'll tell you how that name came some other time, but for now, that name, just know that it is divine. It is divine because okay, I won't go into it. I will save you that. Just be thinking about it. I'll tell you later. I want to partner with you. Our girls need influence. That's why they get easily influenced outside. So can we consciously put an influence in their lives? Put a positive influence, someone whose value you can trust. So is it okay if I spend the next 10 to 15 minutes to walk you through a powerful solution I've created for your girl to help her continue to build confidence, build her life, build values, and mindsets that will help her to thrive in the world, to become a global giant, to become future ready? Our girls can start preparing for their future at 6, at 7, at 8. We can't continue to have a world where at 35, someone is saying, I want to find my purpose. 35. You're supposed to be retiring. You're still trying to find, because they didn't start early. And that's why I'm super passionate about helping our girls become future ready, develop their capacity, and start building on time their lives. So I want to partner with you to make that happen. So I'm going to share with you how we can work together after now to do that. Now, this package I have for you, in it is a complete 1-year mentorship program. We did 1 month, barely 1 month. I mean, we didn't do up to 1 month. And our girls were heavily impacted. Now imagine your daughter being in this kind of environment, being influenced by the right kind of person with the right value, right mindset, right perspective, challenging them and holding them accountable. I told them we have G3 high courts. Anybody that messes up will drag you to the courts. Your parents report you, you do not do this, you are doing this, you are misbehaving, will drag you to the courts and your matter will be settled there. So you have someone going to hold your daughter accountable for 1 whole year. What are you going to get in this 1 year? What is your daughter going to get? She's going to get a call from the Global Girls Coach worth 100,000. So she's going to have like a session with me as she is inducted into our 1 year mentorship program. Now that clarity call, that call session is not just, it's for connection, because girls thrive on connection. And that is why their self-esteem is dependent on the people surrounding them. So you want to surround them with the right kind of people. You want them to identify with the right kind of people. I was speaking, we had an experience over the week in my office, and my peer was like, this person, what kind of people we should be raising? Someone who claims to work with, teenagers, to mentor teenagers, displayed something. And I was shocked. And so my peer was like, ma, this kind of person, how can she be a mentor? What will she be pouring into those people she's mentoring? I said, well, that's the world we live in. So you want to be sure that the person mentoring your daughter has the right perspective, and that's what you're going to get in that 1 year mentorship. She's also going to be getting monthly masterclass valued at 200,000 naira. So in every month, we have our weekly sessions 3 times a month. Weekends, we're going to be interacting. I know some of them are in school, and someone was even asking, how about those in boarding school? Yes, we have. Those in boarding school, their own sessions will be holding during holiday, right? Because we don't want them to miss out. So our classes will be holding on weekends. See, I don't want to hear my daughter is in school, she's busy, they are busy, but they still watch Telemundo. They are busy, but they still watch Netflix. Weekend, we're going to be sitting down, talking value, talking future, talking destiny, talking mindset, talking preparing for tomorrow. And that that's what I want for our girls, right? So if your daughter is joining our 1 year mentorship program, she's going to be getting that. She's going to be getting, the snippet. I'm going to be sending them in our group actions, tasks, and everything. Monthly mentorship program. So we've done our classes that are just for 1 month, that was 100,000. And it was super packed. But see what I have for you. Let's progress. Your daughter is also going to be part of the vibrant community. Worth 300,000 naira. She's going to be joining, being in this community where other passionate people are also, where others are also being mended, learning from others, being challenged by what other people are doing. I'm very sure that if other girls, in the club, in the program are seeing Leah or saw Amazing Abraham present today, they're going to feel charged. So in the program, we have arrangements for girls making presentations, learning public speaking, learning these poem presentations, that, sharing slides like I'm doing. It's a skill that our girls need. They can't walk into the street without skills, in-demand skills, right? So that's also what they're going to be getting in the community. Giant Girls Vibrant Community, all right? Then your girl is also going to have access to my books and workbooks at discounted prices. These are not all the books. I have tons of other books. You don't want to know what is in my library, like in my mental library, the books I'm yet to write. And our girls are going to be in the G3 mentorship program, yearly mentorship program. They're going to be getting it at a discounted price. Our workbooks, our digital books, our physical copy books, they will get that. They will also be getting digital courses worth 350,000 naira for a period of 1 year. So the courses we do and others who have to pay to join us, they will enjoy it free. They will enjoy it discounted. They will also get, so all these things, your daughter is going to get my personal time. So they have issues, they have questions, they have my attention. After the G3 program, I gave out free counseling sessions for girls that needed it. Their parents did not pay for that one. It was my time, but I did it. Reason, because I know that girls have things, like they have things pinching and biting them. So I had to give them that opportunity to share, that opportunity to, you know, have a space where they can actually share the things that are bothering them, all right? Then they're also going to get personal mentorship. They're going to have me mentor them. They're going to have me walk through with them. All right? So that's what your girl is also going to get. Now, all these things that she's going to get is worth 1.350. 1,350,000. Yes, well, it's sort of, so if all these are all the things your daughter is going to get, will it be worth it? If all this program, if for 1 year your daughter is going to be in a mentorship program that will hold her accountable, teach her weekly, interact with other team mentors. I mean, you are hearing Coach Itidofon, she's one of my products under Sotmark, and she's part of my workforce as well in G3. So all with her and alongside other mentors, we're going to be holding your daughters accountable, raising them to become more open, more confident, and easier to talk with, easier to, you know, parent and all of that. Will it be worth your 1.3 million? And if all this program did was build your daughter to be able to, you know, rebuild the kind of trust for her to know that mommy really cares about you. See, she had to put you in this system. She had to provide this for you, and she'll begin to be on her way to becoming that confident girl. Will it be worth your 800,000 naira? And what if all it did was just help your girl to open up to somebody that can help her? Somebody that can help her. This, my ears have heard things. I've heard things and I'm like, why are these happening to our girls? Like, why is nobody talking about it? What do we do to help girls? They need space. They need listening ears. And that's one of the things I'm providing for them. Someone they can speak to, someone that can help them, someone that you can trust to talk to them. And they'll get that in this 1 year. Actually, I had two choices. My one option was to make this very cheap, like a no-brainer, like 2K for 1 year, right? But to be honest, it has to worth my time. It has to worth my time. A parent reached out over the week and asked, how much is a one-on-one? I told her it's 200,000. And I know the value I'm going to get for your daughter. All right? And your daughter is going to get in all of these for 1 year mentorship back-to-back program. And it has to worth my time. And I'm going to make that offer to you today. Let me quickly get to something. So this is all that your daughter is going to get. She's going to get clarity call from me. She's going to get a monthly masterclass valued at 200,000 naira. She's going to get into our vibrant community worth 300,000 naira for 1 whole year. She's going to get access to my books and workbooks at discounted price. She's going to get our G3 pack at registration, digital courses valued at 350,000. Everything is worth 1.350 million for 1 year. But guess what? You know, you're not going to get it for that. I mean, you probably see why parents can invest up to 1 million or more for private coaching for their girls, to help reset their children, to help, you know, help them emotionally, those that are going through trauma and the rest of them. But tonight, you don't have to pay that, because this is not just another expense. This is actually an investment in your girl's growth. It's an investment in her emotional maturity and the peaceful relationship you've been longing for, or the kind of future you want to build for her, you want her to have. So you're not paying 1.3 million for our 1 year mentorship. You are getting every link on how to join the daughter.
Okay.
She's going to be having access to our classes and everything. And the best part is that you have between now and December. But if you take action now, you can pay, and secure a slot for your daughter. Our mentorship program is starting 1st of January. If you were to sign up your daughter for my regular coaching program, you pay the 200K or 250K, depending on how long it's going to be, just to have access to me, just to have her get the reflection journals and all that, girls daily planner and all that. But in this mentorship program that I'm talking about, that's going to be for 1 whole year, your daughter is going to have someone she calls a mentor. Because you've invested in your time with me, I'm making you this, offer. You're going to register your daughter for our 1-year mentorship program starting in January 2026, all through the year for just 120, 150. Somebody help me make the calculation. 150K divided by 365 days. Because I've done classes, like by the way, we are just starting. So, when you're starting something, you have to, make it so that people can get in. This class is valued at 1 million and it will get there. I'm telling you, and I kid you not, because it's worth it. The transformation, the accountability, the life change, the growth your daughter is going to experience, it is more than worth 1 million, and we're going to get there. So enjoy the offer now that it's still lasting. For just 150K, your daughter will be a part of our 1-year round mentorship program. Because you've invested your time with me, I am making you that offer. Now, let's be real. If you were to enroll your daughter for multiple, coaching, this one, that one, communication class, stay focused, this, different classes, you will spend over 500K. And there won't even be a lot of attention on all of that. But this is for 1 year. And we are making this class in such a way that it will be so fun, so engaging, so like they'll look forward towards it. And you have someone that you can say, a parent called me and she said, Auntie Precious, I want to report your girl. I want to report your girl to you. She did this. I'm like, this girl, it's just 1 month that she joined my program. She has become my girl. And no problem. If there's problem, she's my girl. I will collect it and speak to her and all that. So you want someone that you can actually, have influence your daughter positively. Instead of letting TikTok influence her, letting social media influence her, let somebody that the head is correct. Is my head not correct? $50,000. People was working for me. For 1 year program. For your daughter inspired and all that. You have 2 choices. One choice, you can decide that, okay, let me just do book launch and buy a book and be going. It's fine, no problem. Your daughter will still be, you still sort her out. She'll still struggle with confidence, with connection. You'll still be stuck one. One year from now, where
Okay. Coach, you are muted. Okay.
Okay.
Coach. Okay. Yes, you.
So as
I conclude,
thank you. As I conclude, you can take that action and say, okay, let me just buy the book that brought me here, and that will be it. It's fine, perfectly. But your daughter would have missed out from an opportunity that would change her life forever. Somebody here was saying, I wish I had this opportunity. Me, I wish. In fact, one of the reasons I do what I do is because I wish I had this opportunity. So because I did not have it, I'm creating it for girls. I was sexually abused at the age of 5 and 7. And that experience changed my life in negative ways. Like it changed a lot of things about me. It affected my self-esteem, my identity, so many things. And I didn't have anyone to speak to. My mom, my parents, they didn't know about it. And no parent here wants that for their daughter. Even if something happens to them, you want them to be able to speak up. So let them get into an environment that challenges them, that shows them how to open up and all of that. That's what this class is going to do for your daughter. So you can choose to do nothing, or you can choose to take action. Take a leap of faith. Test this solution. Test this 1 year mentorship program. See, you don't know what is coming for your daughter. It's going to be a life-changing experience. All you need is the willingness to start and the framework that works. And that's what I'm providing you on the G3 platform, Global Giant Girls. And I have a money back guarantee because I love it when I make it easy for people to take decisions. I know how hard it is to invest this money. As much as it is 1 year and it may look like they spread it out, it may not be so much, but it's also some money, right? So if you enroll your daughter and for 90 days, nothing happens, she's still the same, collect your money back. It is that simple and easy. Collect your money back. But if she put in the work, she attends the classes, does the assignments, like gets involved, you will see transformation, you will see change. And I'm in for the long haul. I used to tell parents, if I'm mentoring your daughter, it is two of us together. By the time I will finish when she's getting married, we'll hand her over, and then I will go, my job is done. So it is for a long time, right? Because our girls need those influence. You can do a work today, you come back tomorrow, they've relapsed. So we want to constantly keep them accountable, in check, and all of that. And that's how much I believe in this thing. If for 90 days, there's nothing changing, I'll give you back your money, all right? Yes, now the real question is it worth your girl joining this community for just a few months for you to check it out? Even if it only does half of what I've said today, is it worth you investing 150K for your daughter for 1 year mentorship program? How much is school fees for 1 term? They'll still go to that school fees and carry to that school and carry low self-esteem and come back because of what somebody has said or done to them. So let's have a system that, you know, creates the balance, that helps them to balance what it is that is happening. Instead of 1.350, which is what it is worth, you are paying just 150,000 naira for 1 year mentorship program. I was asking myself, I've done a 1 month mentorship program for you know, in my program, and it was 100K, and parents registered. So if I do it 150, are you not going to take me as a joker? Like, how is 150 making sense? But yes, I'm making it a no-brainer so that it is easy for you to get in. So that's what I have for you. If you would want your daughter to join, if you have any question, if you want to get any feedback, if you are have anything, I mean, use the comment section, ask me your question, I'll answer. After that, we are done. And the best part, I didn't mention that you can pay in 3 installments. You can pay in 3 installments because I know paying once might be a little bit challenging. So you can pay in 3 installments. Just make sure you finish the payment before 1st of January, which is when we are starting. Over to you for questions. Okay, I think I already have plenty of questions. Utitophon, can you help me with the questions? I'm seeing a lot of, please, can you extend payments to tomorrow for the 12K? Okay, that's for the books. Hey, this power is not in my hand though. My team, they will pursue me. We've had these conversations over. I don't know how to use veto power at this point. If you can pay today, please pay today, if you can. For the extension, I really do not know. Let me think about it while we are here. So another person said, please give us to tomorrow to make payments, Coach Precious. Ah, another person. Hey, okay. Let me use my veto power and extend it to another 24 hours. But please, don't make me just, if it passes to tomorrow, please don't ask me for another extension. When do we expect the soft copies? You will get the soft copies immediately after now. My PA, please take notes. Take notes. After now, you will get the link to the soft copies, just in case you've not gotten it yet. We'll share it in the group. Please give us till tomorrow. I'll be giving us. How are we getting our orders in Lagos? We are currently distributing for Lagos. We've sent out to Oba has received theirs. From tomorrow, you can pick up if you're living around Oba. We've communicated. We're going to send the pickup center locations in the group. Oba is out there. Yanepaja has gotten to the person that will give you. Surulere is also there. We are also doing direct delivery. So we've done like close to 100 deliveries, direct deliveries. So if you want to get your own direct to your house and you live in Lagos, DM Should it be my number? Okay, you can DM me. My social media manager will take it up from there. So DM me your address and she will take it up from there. DM you if you're in Lagos. Someone said, I'm paying for my daughter right away. Okay, good. I want to see more questions. Is
Coach,
always
there is
make payments to our environment, please, tomorrow. Okay, yes, till tomorrow. Yes, I've given you the extension. You can do that first thing tomorrow. However, please keep in mind, you're getting it on the 26th because the copies we have is sold out, please. So you are getting it from 26th, but when you pay, we'll add you to the wait list. Yes. How do I get mine, which I've paid for? Abuja, your books are already, we have 3 pickup centers, Gariki, Gwarimpa, and Kubwa. And the 3 persons, it's already with Gariki and Kubwa and Life Camp. They will come and carry it by tomorrow. So you will get your books. Other feedbacks will be sent in the group. Okay? So if you want to, I want to get questions regarding our mentorship program, our 1-year mentorship program. If you have questions about our 1-year mentorship program, you can ask me. I'm just joining now. Please, how do I get, oh, these questions are really coming so fast. Ogun State, your book is in Ogun State as we speak.
Coach, did you see that question about? Okay. Coach?
Okay. No. Please read the question. I didn't see it.
Coach?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello, Coach.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Did you see that question about, yes, did you see that question about I can, yes, pay in installments for the yearly program. Did you see that?
Yes, you can pay in 3
Hello,
installments.
Coach.
You can pay in 3 installments for the yearly program. Yes, 3 installments between now and October. Yes, you can. So you can make like the first payment now. I will advise so that you make that commitment, because I'm sure after now, cares of life will come. So if you can actually make a commitment, there's account number on the screen, take a screenshot or QR code. Okay, I don't have my QR code today, unfortunately. So you can take a screenshot of the account details, make the first commitment so that you are 1 leg in, or your daughter is 1 leg in. And the best part is that if your daughter is in our program, you will also join our exclusive parents community. We have our general parents community of over 1,000, but we also have exclusive for parents in our program. So if your daughter is registered in our program, you also join our exclusive, because we also provide some exclusive classes, content, materials, resources for parents there. All right. Any more questions for Coach Precious? I want to go and sleep. It's not easy to write 2 books. Okay, someone is asking, for parents of 3 girls, can you give discounts? Discounts for parents of 3 girls. Well, in all our programs, we always have discounts for 3 and above. And I think it will also make sense if we have it for, for our 1 year. Good evening. Oh my God, your network is dragging out. I can barely hear you. Please, can I suggest you use the comment section, because is anybody hearing her? Oh, okay, is it my own network?
We can't hear her. Her network is bad.
Yeah, it's dragging terribly. I think it's network issue. Please, Ma, can you I don't know now, can you use the comment section so that I would hear your question? So someone is asking, what age range for the mentorship program? The mentorship program is for 7 to 20. 7 to 20 years. Girls, only girls, 7 to 20 years. Yeah. So we have our junior category and we have senior category. Junior category is 7 to 14, senior category is 15 to 20. That's that. I hope I answered the question. Let me see if I have more. Well done, just interacting with you for the first time, and I am glad I did. Oh, I paid for the hard copies, and I'm in Uyo. I will look out for the stationing. Yeah. The books are already in Uyo. There's a bookstore where we have our pickup center. So you just walk into the bookstore, show your receipt, and boom, you have your 2 giant combo. All right. Yes. And then the phone number of the person of all the pickup locations, don't worry, the phone number of all the pickup locations, you will get them in the group. My social media manager is here, my PA is here, and I mean my whole team, they are here. They are going to make sure that you get your books. Just give us time because it may be a lot, because I mean we're talking about 1,000 plus. So please bear with us, you will get all of it. Pamela, yes, you can talk. Your hand is up. Is there a pickup location in Shakotedo, Lagos? So if you already paid, you can walk into our office at Aja 2B Thomas Bamidele. You can walk into our office and pick. That's if you already paid. But if you've not paid, pay. When it's time, you can come into our office and pick up. But for now, if you've not paid, you may not get a copy. In fact, you won't get a copy because we are out of copies. The printed copies are all sold out, please. Yes, Pamela, please ask your question, ma.
Well done. I've started reading the soft copy and it's quite challenging and encouraging. Kudos to that. I'm in Jos, so how do I get my own pickup?
Jos, Plateau.
State.
Yes. So Abuja is sending to Jos. It's sending to Jos, Kaduna, Borno, and all the northern states. So we added your books alongside that of Abuja. You'll get it.
Okay.
We're sending by tomorrow. We already made a contact with the logistics company that would so anticipate a call.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Is there any question I've not attended to? Please, if you ask the question and it is really one that I should attend to, please, you may want to share it again because I have a lot here. How do you connect with the children for the mentorship?
Okay, someone asked. Okay. Yeah.
Is that a question? I'm just joining. When is it commencing and when is due date for payments? All right. Yes, the mentorship is commencing first week of 1st of January. That's when it's commencing. But registration has officially begun today. So you can register them with the account details on your screen. You can pay once, 150,000. You can also pay 3 times in 3 installments, so 50, 50, 50, and your daughter is already inside. Keep in mind, this registration is for early bird. If you register late, you're paying 250,000. I forgot to mention that.
Good evening, ma. My name is Stephanie. My mom has.
If you register late and late, it will be my pleasure to welcome your daughter. If your daughter knows what's coming her way in that program, let me keep quiet. Someone said I have paid. Where is your office? 2B Thomas Bamidele Close off Abraham Adesanya Ajah International. Do you have plans for boys? No, ma. I'm a girl's coach. I paid since 30th August. And go to what's the office address? I just said that 2B Thomas Bamidele. And by the way, you know, we are launching today, and the books all along it was pre-order, right? So it is from today that we're even supposed to start sending out, which is the launch, but we had to be proactive. We started sending out like 2 days ago, yesterday, to different locations. So you will definitely get it. Please exercise patience. And if for any reason there's a delay, please just reach out. Ask me to Jesus Joy. You get your books, all right? Every single person. Okay. Is that all the questions? Are we done? I think we are done.
Hello, Coach.
Yes, Mama.
Sorry. Yes.
It's
please,
like
I'm
someone
trying
wants
to
to
get-
speak.
Yes, go ahead, Ma.
Please. Yes, please. Your address, because I'm
Someone wants
not
to
far
speak.
from. Did you say Thomas Estate?
Thomas Bamidele, not Thomas Estate, but Thomas Bamidele close. It's not Thomas.
Where
So
is it
Thomas
located?
Estate is close by. So if you know Budo Hospital, just in between
I know.
LG office, yeah, in between LG office and Budo Hospital. So that's Peninsula Resorts. Yes, the Peninsula Resort Road. You can call.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will give you more direction. If you have
Okay,
paid,
thank you very
paid like previously, not now.
Yes.
You paid already.
No, I paid on the 30th of August.
Okay, you're welcome. Please come and collect your book. It is chilling in on our
office. Okay, I'm not far from you. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. And it will be so. Please come with your girl, though. I want to see her, the person that will read the book, if it's possible.
Okay, I'll come with her. And maybe I'll leave her there with you.
Beautiful. All right.
Maybe I'll just leave her there with you and go home.
I will adopt her, and by the time you come, she's going to follow you. She'll say, Mommy, I'm okay.
Okay, so I'll come with her. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome, Ma. Okay, someone's hand is up. I think we can take that and then we call it a day.
Okay,
Chichi.
Yeah, good evening, Precious.
Good evening,
Thank you for the good work you're doing. It's been insightful listening to you, and I'm looking forward to my girls joining your team as it were. But my questions are, number one, you said you're going to have 3 months or early month pre-coaching with them, but you know school is resuming this weekend. How are you going to manage with the people that are in boarding school? I don't know how they do. I said school will be resuming this weekend. How would the ones that are in boarding school join the reading class? Because they're going to read the book with them, maybe during the weekend. So how are you going to manage with those that are in boarding school, number one? Number two, also during the coaching period for the 1 year, 2026, I'm speaking for myself, my children will still be in boarding school. How are we going to manage the participation to get the best out of it? And also, I heard someone talked about having the link to the soft copy. How did they get it, or how can I get it? I paid early in August, sometime around mid-August. I haven't gotten the link either. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ma, for the question. So I'll start with the last question. You will get the link. I think the link should have been shared. My PA, you see, Esther, are you here? The link should have been Esther, is either Esther or Zini, my social media manager. Any of you, if you can hear me, please share the link to the books in the group, the parent group, like the giant combo group, so that if they've not downloaded, they can download right now and start reading ahead of the hard copy. That's number one. Okay, I think I've gotten a signal that it's done. Okay, good. Then for those in boarding school, the reading club, they will participate when they're on break, right? So, but what will happen is that we would have to, it won't be weekends. They won't have that luxury of weekends. It will be, maybe 2 times, 3 times a week to cover up, right? And it is, of course, 2 months for 2 months. So whatever these people have done in 2 months, they will get it as well. We have a structure for that. It's not a problem. And then for the mentorship program, of course, yes. When they come back from school, that holiday, we're going to also have their session. Everything that people, day students have enjoyed before they go back from school, they will get it. And of course, during their midterm break, holiday, all those social breaks, when they come back, they will also join the class. But holiday will be their main makeup time for the classes. So they have nothing to lose. They would be a good part of the program as well. I hope I answered the question, Ma, for the club and for the 1 year mentorship program.
Yes, thanks, Coach. One more thing. Did you consider time difference for people that are not
in Nigeria, maybe they're in US, Canada, wherever. UK is similar to us.
Yeah.
But if you're having a session and there's a child in Canada or US
Yeah.
wanting to, would you consider the time difference in planning the classes?
I wish I can. Quite frankly, I wish I can, but I may not be able to at the moment. With time, as we grow, if we have more persons for joining from outside the country, from particular locations, we can do something just for them so that it will fit in. But for now, because we have more of Nigerian audience, we will stay with that. However, every session in G3 is recorded. Even with the last Global Giant Girls Virtual Boost Camp that we had, all our classes were recorded, so they can watch again. And then if they have questions, they can ask. If they have me, they have other coaches I'm working with. So yes, we work with the West African time, Nigerian time, hoping to adjust over that. This class that we just finished, we had people joining from Canada, we had UK, we had China, we had various different locations. I think we also had US, yeah. So the time zone would happen. If you adjust, it will affect the majority. So we want to tilt in one direction and then ensure that every session is recorded so they can catch replays. Did I answer the question, ma'am? I hope so. Okay, I see another hand. I see it's a picture of the man. I hope it's the daddy. And I really hope because that will be the first daddy that will be talking in this class. And he was the first person that got into class. So is that a daddy? Mr. Anima Sheun Ayodele. I hope I got that pronunciation.
The name is Anima Sheun.
Yay, that's Big Daddy. I love it. Yeah, let daddies be represented. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam. Good evening, coach. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. It's so glad to be here. And I want to sincerely tell you, you're doing a very life-saving work here. I'll call it life-saving mission. Yeah, you see, as a man, all my life, what I've been praying for is to get married to a good, say, woman or a good lady, that is upright, that is okay. Why? Okay, for my future, for my children, for my old age, all that. And God answered my prayer. I got one. Now I begin to ask myself, some people or somewhere or teachers or where I've been able to mold this woman I married into what I wanted. Now, with the barrage of what we have in the world today, online, peer pressures, and all what have you, it has been who else will mold my own daughter to being a good woman tomorrow. Now, there is a saying that if you build up a man, if you raise a man, you've just raised a city or a town. But if you raise a woman, a girl child, you have built a whole nation. Now, everybody will want to, okay, my peace at home, peace in marriage, peace for my future. It doesn't just come from anywhere. It comes from the building of the girl child we're talking about. And the society is so corrupt now that these children have access to what you don't even think they have access to. Now, it depends on the divide. Is it access to good materials, good things, good mentorship there, or the bad one? It depends. But this program, this mission you are embarking upon will give us a very good way to place our girl child, to raise and nurture them in a way that will be profitable for them, for their own future, and for the next generation they will be adding over to. So, Coach Precious, you are doing a very great mission in saving the female world, the female world entirely, and saving them into bringing them back to the right way of life, right mode of life, and right future. Thank you very much, Ma. We appreciate you. And you can have our support as fathers, as brothers you want to see, you can always have our support in all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Daddy. This one touched my bone. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that so much, so much. Thank you. I like it when I see parents who do not feel defensive of getting an extra person into their, into the lives of their children. Parents that actually, intentionally searching out for that, we call it destiny helper in some senses, but that person that will partner with you to make it happen. Some parents feel, oh, I'm the alpha and omega of my child, but you are really not, because even with the protection, there are other influences, heavy influences already influencing them. So I'm glad when I see parents who are more intentional in selecting that influence and putting it in the lives of their daughters, of their children, of their sons. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. And you were the first person that got here. I celebrate you, sir. Grand salutes. Thank you. All right, so let's have another hand is up now. Should we take that, moderator? Okay, Kay. I see Kay. Kay.
Kay. Yes, please. Yes, please. He has a very important question to ask. Kay, please.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
So
yes,
that's
that's
the
another
last
daddy.
person who will be taking questions from.
Okay. Yeah. So I had actually dropped this
Another
question.
father.
Hello.
Yes, please
Hello.
go ahead, sir.
Okay. I had actually dropped my question in the chat box, but I see it's not been attended, so that's why I raised my hand. My question is simply that I mean,
yes.
What you're doing is good, and I foresee that somewhere in the future, you're going to have a lot of other girl coaches, or probably your mentorship program is going to really expand, because I foresee that the subscription is going to get really high from, other parents who have girl children, right? So my question is, how do you ensure that each girl is impacted when the subscription level gets really high? How do you see that each girl gets impacted per time? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Are you back?
Did you get my question?
Okay. Yes. My network started glitching at some point, but I think you were asking how we're going to be sure that the quality of the mentorship remains same when we scale, when we have more persons. Is that the question? I want to be sure.
Yes, that's the question.
Okay.
Okay, the one
Please stay muted. Okay, I'm just going to mute you. So yes, this is a good question, and I'm glad you have the concern, and we have factored it in. We have, because I know that the mentorship program is best when every girl receives attention, when every girl's need is catered to. All right, and that's why from the onset, I'm not doing it alone. Right, I'm not doing it alone. I have an expression of my brand that trains and certifies teen coaches. Currently, we've trained over 300 teen mentors and coaches from all over, and they're part of the workforce I'm working with. For instance, Coach Ututofon, Coach Temidayo, and the other person that worked here. In the program that we just concluded, I worked with 16 volunteers that worked with me for the program. And the goal is to even, get as much of them are available to be a full-time, part of what we're doing, so that it's not just me. Yes, we do the teaching and I give them the attention, but when it comes to follow up, we need that. So I've created that system, and the last time we did a test run of it, and it was beautiful. So as we keep growing, we will have that system. Then the next system in place is peer mentorship. How does it work? It is part of the long, hard thing, because I have to see the future coming, right? We have a system where the girls will mentor their younger ones. So we have these G3 senior girls, G3 junior girls. So the senior girls at some point will become peer mentors. So the things they've seen me do, they will do it, right? So if we say, read this book and summarize, they'll read and summarize. They'll also hold their younger ones accountable. That way they are learning leadership. They are also providing workforce. They are having that sense of community, that sense of this is where we belong, okay, this is my younger one, this is a younger mentee in this, I'm also going to help her and all of that. So there is that system of other team mentors, who are part of the system, and also peer mentors who are going to be raised. So they understand the system, they have the values, and they can mentor their peers. They'll be feeling like, it's a good feeling to be a peer mentor. So we have that in place. It's not, and of course, there might be for some unforeseen circumstances as they come up, that's what growth is about. So we'll handle them. So we're not scared of growth. Did I answer the question, sir? Okay, thank you. And thank you for raising it up. I'm sure someone else might also have it at the back of their mind. I hope we've answered the question. Yes, it's been 2 hours plus. Thank you for being here. Someone is asking, what's the pickup location for Lagos State? Lagos is very broad. Please, ma, what's your location? Victoria Oludare. The pickup centers will be shared in the group. So if you've not been contacted, it may mean that we've not gotten to your pickup center. So we actually started from mainland. We've delivered my logistics madam will be in the best position to remember all the details, but I'm sure we've delivered to like 4 to 5. Oba, we've delivered Surulere, Ojuet, what's that? Festac. By tomorrow we're gonna do Ikeja and the rest. So it's gradually, and then for those in Abramadesaya, Shangotedo, if you're close to Aja, you can pick up from our office at 2B Thomas Bamidele, or just send a message to my number. You will get the exact address. You can walk into our office and pick up your copy. And if you're coming, come with your daughter. If you don't come, you go back. All right. I hope I'm sure it's been a beautiful, beautiful evening. I hope I didn't miss any question. When is the reading class commencing? After the girls have gotten their books. We want at least 80% to have the book before we start. So we can't start if all of them or a good number of them have not gotten the copies. So they will get the book, and then we will kickstart the 2-month free reading club. Question answered? Yes. Okay. What else? I think we're done. So I'm going to have one parent do a closing remark, and then we'll call it a day. It's been my singular honor to host us this evening, and I feel loved. I feel a sense of family with us. Thank you so much for leaving your busy schedules, everything you've been doing. You had a long day. Some of us had a very long day, and you're all here. God bless you, really good. Let me not forget to mention, we have our International Girl Child Day celebration coming up. Yes, Global Giants Girls is putting together. You're privileged to hear it first here. We're going to announce it eventually later, but you're here, right? And it's free for girls. We are commemorating the International Girl Child Day, and it will be happening on the 11th of October here in Lagos. Those that are outside Lagos, they can stream live, but it is happening live in Lagos. We're still trying to, you know, sort out the venue, but you can be very sure that it is happening. As for happening, it don't happen already. So we want to have like physical experience with our girls. If you are in Lagos or around Lagos, Ogun State, Osun, plan, mainland, island, anywhere that the venue is, I beg, bring my girls, mommies and daddies, bring my girls. I want to see them. Okay, so we want to have that experience, you know, see each other, hug, talk, learn, challenge ourselves, and that will happen on the 11th of October, 2025. Nigeria has been happening to me back to back, but we move. Okay, let's have one parent share, you know, do a closing remark, and that will be it. Who is going? Who's taking the closing remark? So who is doing the closing remark? I hope I was heard. I hope I was heard loud and clear. Okay, Sunday Adetunji. Yes, over to you. Is that a daddy again?
Yes, so it's a daddy.
Ah, that is a play. Mom is too much this night. What is going on? This is the third daddy talking. Daddy, I celebrate you. Thank you, sir. Go ahead, please.
Wow, it's a wonderful gathering. I really appreciate your initiative. It's a wonderful thing. So we look forward to, I will enroll my girl for this mentorship. So, and I want to enjoin all the parents to do so. So God Almighty will bless your wisdom. God will, it's a ministry, because if you train, just like one that you said the other time, when you train a female child, you are training a nation. So we really appreciate what you have done. And we also enjoy all the parents to also make this known to other parents that have not heard of it, so that we can have a good society. Thank you for the wonderful job. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. And I look forward to welcoming your princess to the tribe. That's where she belongs. And on that note, I would say thank you, everybody. Thank you for standing out with me this night, spending your 2 hours plus. That's a lot. Thank you. I don't take it for granted. And I promise you, you know, if we are going to work together after now through mentorship for your daughter, you have nothing to fear, because I'm going to be partnering with you. You know, I'm going to be an extension of your parenting. That's what it is. Working with you to make sure that you're raising the daughter of your dream. And yes, I look forward to welcoming your daughter. I look forward to working with her. Follow me on social media if you've not. Precious Flourish Ifeanyi Chukwu. That's my name. That's my handle. If you've not gotten your book, you will get your book. Trust me. We have groups, we have pickup centers, we have delivery plans, we have like how many logistics companies that we're working with, because we want the books to be in the hand of your girls. I didn't write these books to keep it in my office. So you will get it, all right? No worries. Thank you so much. I see the comment section buzzing. Thank you, coach. Thank you. Someone is saying thank you. Thank you, Mommy Leah. Love and regards to my girl. I hope to see Leah in 2026 mentorship, G3 mentorship program. I know she's getting ready for school, but university cannot stop her, because girls still find time to have fun, even in university. So they should still find time to grow, even in university. All right, so that's about it. My Instagram handle is Precious Flourish Ifeanyi Chukwu. I mean, it's same. Just type it, you'll see. Or you search Global Teens Coach, you'll see my name will pop out everywhere. I don't want to leave us, like I feel like continuing, but I have to let us go so that we can, continue the rest of our night. Thank you, Mommy Jacinta Obodosie. Thank you. I love you. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. Thank you. We are really getting, when are we really getting the books? You will get the updates in the group. You will get the books for sure. All right, like I said, we've already started delivering in different places. It's with the delivery pickup center volunteers. All right. Okay. So on that note, bye everybody. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your night.